Imagine if you could have a conversation with a machine that understands and responds just like a human. That's the magic of ChatGPT, an advanced language model developed by OpenAI. But how does it work? Let's start at the beginning. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, a type of artificial intelligence model. This model is similar to a human brain, made up of millions of interconnected nodes, or neurons, that process and pass on information. This brain of ChatGPT is trained in two main steps. The first is unsupervised learning, where it learns from vast amounts of text data. This is a bit like how a child learns by observing the world. In unsupervised learning, the AI is not given specific instructions or answers. Instead, it's given a ton of data and asked to find patterns and relationships in that data. For ChatGPT, this data is in the form of sentences. It's asked to predict the next word in a sentence. For example, in the sentence, "the sky is," you would likely guess the next word to be blue. By making these guesses millions of times, ChatGPT starts to understand grammar rules, context, and even some common facts about the world. It's learning without explicit instruction, hence the term unsupervised. So unsupervised learning allows ChatGPT to absorb a vast amount of knowledge and understand the structure of language, making it capable of generating human-like text. But remember, this is just the first step. Unsupervised learning provides the foundation, and then fine-tuning builds on top of it to create a helpful and safe artificial intelligence. After ChatGPT has learned the basics from a vast amount of text data through unsupervised learning, it's time for the second step, the fine-tuning. Fine-tuning is like specialized training, making ChatGPT not just smart, but also useful and safe. Fine-tuning involves supervised learning. Unlike unsupervised learning, where the model learns from the data on its own, supervised learning is more guided. In supervised learning, the model is given a bunch of examples, but this time, each example is labeled with the right answer. For ChatGPT, these examples are pairs of dialogue turns, and the right answer is the correct response to each turn. ChatGPT learns to generate responses that match these correct ones as closely as possible. This process is a bit like how a student prepares for a test by studying past exam papers. Also, to ensure the safety of the responses generated by ChatGPT, OpenAI uses reinforcement learning from human feedback. This involves humans reviewing and rating different model outputs for a range of example inputs. By learning from this feedback, ChatGPT can improve over time, generating responses that are more helpful, relevant, and safe. So through fine-tuning, ChatGPT becomes more than just a text generator. It becomes a tool that can understand and respond to user input in a meaningful way. And that, in a nutshell, is how ChatGPT is trained to understand and generate human-like text.